Hey Slayer Scroll, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you all a new idea, something to think about. And the idea is trying even though we're in the preparation phase. I don't know, that sounds interesting, but you got to follow along. First, we're going to read out of Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16, and it says, "For though they fall 7 times, they will rise again, but the wicked are overthrown by calamity." All right, so before we move on, I want to explain this passage. And this passage is talking about how the evil things of this world try to overthrow good. They try to make good people, good things, good actions look bad. But what we find that's interesting in our Bible verse that we read is that good rises up in the end, regardless of the attempts of the evil. But what's even more interesting than that is that the evil doings, the wicked, fall to their own ways. They fall to their own calamity. They fall to their own adversities that they create. And that's exactly what I want to connect to your life. Okay, so at the end of this video, I want you to live by this rule, and that is that the short-term goals in your life do not trump the long-term, but they do take a different level of preparation. I want to give you an example. If you were going into a job interview and you had no idea what the position was, you had no idea what the business was about, you have no prior knowledge, you're not going to get the job. You're underprepared. You're unqualified for the job. You're not going to go home after the interview, study a little bit, and go back and get the job. No, you're still unprepared. You're still not qualified. You do not get the job. The short-term and long-term goal here obviously being getting the job, number one, short-term. Long-term, keeping the job, excelling at the job, getting promotions, climbing the corporate ladder, all of that stuff. A more personal thing that you might understand it a little bit better. If you look back at my old videos, I've been making videos for maybe a year now. In a year, I've accumulated maybe 1,000 followers. Every single video of mine, this video that you're watching right now, is probably going to get 200 to 300 views. I don't count these as failures. If you look at the videos I made first and all the way up to now, the quality of the video has gotten better. My messages have gotten better. My editing has gotten better. All of these things, I don't count these as failures, even though they do the same production. Also, too, my own faith life has gotten better as a result of these videos. Everything that you do in life is for a reason. I want to let you know right now, there's going to be seasons in your life, and it may last a year, 2 years, 3 years. It doesn't matter. You're going to have to deal with mediocrity. You're going to have to deal with failures. You're going to have to deal with being unprepared while you're preparing. Let me say that again. You're going to have to deal with being unprepared while you're preparing. When you are preparing for something in the long term, you have to deal with failing. You have to continue to try. You can't, it's not like a short-term goal where you don't act until you're prepared. A long-term goal takes acting while preparing. So are you going to act or are you going to sit around?